Like those kids really deserve to have a nice family situation to live and grow and to be in. And I my worry is that can also get broken up.
And if you keep regretting and hating on what you did have, you could end up losing it all.
Yeah, I mean, they just families can be even more broken than what they have. It could be even worse. You could have a single parent, no parents.
Tony shaped the whole damn Brown family, which he didn't really do that. But
he has
he
said his family. Okay.
He said some things that were a little questionable. But
Mike Kelty's silence was quite loud.
I think it's always very loud when he says stuff that are a bit out of line. So basically what Tony said, which you're going to get into the meat of it, but I'm going to get into the seasoning of the rib. He basically said that, he was seeing them playing Jenga or whatever on the show or whatever, stuff like that. And Cody was talking about how he still has hope to get in contact with his children. And Tony says verbatim, he should have less hope and focus on the family that he does have.
Yes,
protect that. Because those kids, they deserve their family.
Their little family.
Now, I want to say this.
So cute.
I do want to preface it with this. Because I do feel like the kids are innocent in this. All the adults have made these decisions, especially Cody. And these children did not do anything. They are literally just a product of how Robin has brought them up, no matter how we may think it's backward or whatever the case may be. They are just a product of that. Yeah. And every child does deserve to have a happy home and a happy family. Yeah. So on that premise, I understand.
Right.
But him saying have less hope and just focus on this family after he has ruined so many other people's lives, that's what I can't get with.
Yeah.
That's where I'm just like...
It's kind of like he's also telling Mike Kelty, you guys just get over it. Like, you all should just get over it and whatever, forget your... And that's the thing that it's very interesting. That, parents go... I was thinking of Simone Biles and her mom, right?
Yeah.
When after the mom, you've been a drug addict, you've been all over the place.
Right.
To the point that grandparents have to step in and take over these children, right?
Yeah.
Take care of the kids, and you couldn't take care of their raise these kids. So Simone don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Right.
We don't know how many times she probably has tried, and then you have messed it up.
Yeah.
So now, all of a sudden, now Simone is an adult. So you come out doing many interviews. Every time she has an Olympics, here you come with your interviews. The mother, Simone Biles' mom.
Every year.
And every 4 years,
every
she
4
do
years.
the Olympics or whatever it is. If she's doing something going on with Simone Biles, how about the other daughter? You have other children now. We never hear from you when stuff is going on with them other kids.
Right.
But something going on with Simone, here you come to give your interviews, I guess, and make your money for, I don't know, the year, for the next few years. I just have a problem with that. And then she's like, she's an adult now. Okay, you ruined my childhood, almost ruined my childhood. Thank God my grandparents took me in, right? You can't let me have peace as an adult. But you are expecting me now as an adult to come and do what? Have a relationship with you? You want us now to be what? So it's like, Cody, okay, you are having hope. You're having hope what? You're not going to try. And he says so. I'll be here, Robin. The kids who want me, I'm here for them.
Kids who don't?
The kids who call me, I'll pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Kids who want me, I'm here for them. The same thing Tony's saying. Something, protect what you have. Forget about having hope for them kids, from the other kids. Forget that you cause all this trauma with them. And by the way, Ma Kelty, get over it. You and your mama and your family, get over it. What I'm here trying to say is, these kids, Robin and her kids and all these other ones, they deserve to have their little family. And so does Cody, by the way. He deserves to have his little family. Which I get it, and I think that's what Mike Kelsey was saying. Like, I get it. But Mike Kelsey also did say, I mean, I see what you're saying, Tony, okay? But he needs to also stop
The madness.
saying how he hates and regrets the past.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
It's
we are
hurtful.
it's hurtful.
Yeah.
And we are part of that past. So if you're saying you hate and regret, you're hating and regretting us, your children.
Yeah.
And that's hurtful. I don't care how old you are,
And
Tony.
you saying that it's like
It's hurtful. It's like you're trying to take a swing at me. You're trying to take a swing at poor Mike Kelty, and she's not done anything to Cody.
yeah.
And so are you, Tony, by the way. And you know, okay, we're going to talk about Tony because he got on my last nerve. I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow. But he got on my last nerve. And he was like, oh, don't go there, mama. But listen, then he makes this little comment like,
Well, we'll keep it civilized.
families, your family can be, what did he say? He said, families can be worse, Families can be worse. I guess trying to say, all the stuff that you all have been going through with Cody, it can be worse, okay? There's some real bad families out there, all right? Okay? I mean, you can be a single parent. This is what Tony says. You could be a single parent. And I was like, you mean like Christine? Because she's taking care of two.
Yeah.
Like, what are you really saying, Tony? Because I don't know if you have not forgiven Christine from way back when she was not like all about you in her young daughter's life. Okay, that's what any mother
yeah.
will question. Okay? But she's fine with you all now. But these men that, hold on to these grudges.
Men hold on to grudges like elephants.
Hey,
like
he
you.
holding on to this grudge or something. Because I'm like, now this is what I thought. When he said, it can be worse, I was thinking, yeah, I mean, families can be worse. I mean,
But
I've
he
heard of
wanted-
some awful families, right? But then he says, I mean, you can be a single parent. I was like, well, that's not.
Well, you
I
just
mean,
like
I was like-
everybody is.
I was like, okay, single parent. I mean, I was thinking like worst family. I'm thinking like drug dealing. I'm thinking about SA. I'm thinking about some craziness, right? Like
But
that's
the
what I'm
family
thinking about when
R.
I'm
Kelly
thinking
came
about
from.
like
The worst.
when I'm thinking of worst families. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about single parent, which is I don't know, probably half of America. I ain't thinking about single parent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is half of
But
America.
the fact that he will say that had me thinking, why will Tony say that?
Everybody
And
called
I'm really hoping, Tony, that you ain't trying to, maybe, I don't know if Kelty's trying to run out of that, and he's letting her know, okay? I mean, there's some really bad things, okay? Your family, think of, if your family is bad, you leave me and become a single parent, guess what? That's worse than what you going through now with your daddy. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. But it was weird, him saying single parents were worse
Every
than...
single body caught a stray bullet in this little rant that Tony had, and I'm just like, bruh, it's not.
Listen, Tony was, I don't know if he was drunk, or something, because there was even a
Not
part,
he was
listen,
drunk.
there was even a part in this stuff, right,
I don't want
where
nobody coming for me.
there's a lady, I think, on their subscriber list who is pregnant, okay? And, they were talking about Dr. B. Remember we talked about Dr. B, Mike Kelty's gynecologist, and
The one who has delivered all the babies.
right. And so someone said that he was a silver fox, right? And so that's what I was like, what is a silver fox? And Tony was like, what is a silver fox? And then he's like, oh, somebody who looks good, who's older.
But
right?
looks good.
And looks good, right? Because they got the gray hair. And so Tony starts telling the woman, oh, yeah. Well, you can have Dr. Bean as your doctor because he can take care of your vagina. Tony was on some stuff. I don't know what he was on, but he was on some stuff, okay? And then my Kelsey,
He said, but
yes,
he said
and then my
whole
Kelsey,
word.
yes, he did. And then my Kelsey was like, oh my god, and then he like stood 10 toes down on it again, and then it was like they were kind of going back and forth, and then he laughed. He put his head down, and then he put He's had, and I think he said he's drunk. I don't know if he was saying he was drunk,
man.
but I heard him say he's drunk. I had to rewind it, and I was looking at Mike Kelty's lips to see if Mike Kelty's the one saying he's drunk. But no, it was Tony who spoke. Right? So I don't know what was going on.
Listen, you have to do these things sober, bruh. You have to do it sober. Because when you put shit on the internet, you can never get it off. No matter if you delete it, somebody might think you gonna make it one day. They might record it early just to safekeeping. You gotta be sober when you doing these things, my
I don't
brother.
know. It was just, anyway, I'm going to excuse Tony because
I think
he
he's
was
done too
wilding.
much.
He was wilding out, okay? First he went, I don't know what was in the snack, but he went to go get some snacks for
In
them.
the snack?
When the thing first started, he went to go get some snacks, something wrapped in a tortilla. I don't know what he put in that tortilla because maybe it was something, I don't know. He was drinking some red Kool-Aid looking thing. I don't know what that man put that stuff, but obviously he was feeling himself. But yeah, got to a point where I was screaming at the thing saying, "Shut up." Just like, shut up. I think I even typed it on my little notes, like, shut up, Tony. Damn.
We have a lot to talk about with Tony McKelty, I'm assuming.
Mess.
But it's just the tip of the iceberg of what we witnessed on the watch party 3. A damn show was a party, a very messy party.
Yes.
But we'll see you guys on the next video of the Maryam Alma show. Tony, stay away from the liquor when you got the camera on, okay? Bye, y'all.